Hello, everyone. I got people waiting here. Woohoo! This is great. Mimsy, look at you going. Wow. Hello, Anna. Patty, the Tinker's wife. Sean, hi. Oh, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Mims, are you still having weather problems? Is it still really bad there? You know, the wind and stuff. It's really windy here, so I would not be surprised if you guys have some issues buffering or anything. Hey, Alicia, thank you for being here. Need to figure out how to get, oh, you must be trying to do something, trying to save a video. Oh, you know what? I have not gone there. I have not tried to do that before. So I know a bunch of people do that, but I have not tried that yet. Hello, Sarah. Thank you for being here. Homestead Engraving Business and Life is a fellow Minnesotan. They're actually not that far away from me, but we haven't been able to meet yet because of the quarantine. So anyway, I can't. Oh, I'm sorry, Alicia. I know things have been really tough up there. Actually, oh, 3 terabyte hard drives. I've got one 2 terabyte one, and probably can upload about another maybe 100 videos to it, and that would be it. And then I need to get another one. But 3 terabytes, that's nice. That'll last you a while, Sean. Absolutely. Hey, Kiri, thanks for coming. Just putting lotion on my hands, guys. It's really dry. Yeah, things have been crazy up in Nova Scotia. Really, really bad. Hey, Nathan, thanks for being here. Alicia, oh, I hope you do too. That's a good question, though, Nathan. Do you ship to Canada? That's a good question. So, hey, Sunny Preps. Hi. Well, Sean, it sounds like you're going to be really good for quite a while there. To an external. Just let me know if that's something that's possible or not. It's outside and inside 80s and you're sweating. Oh, yeah. I don't even remember what our temperature. I think we were in the 50s today, I think. It was really, really windy, and it rained for a while. Where are we here? Oh, it's 46 degrees right now, so. Okay. All right, thanks, Nathan. Hey, Vonnie, hello. Oh, I'm glad that you're here. Thank you. Hey, Grandpa's Farm, hi. Oh, you had a big storm? We had wind and rain. Not a lot of rain, but lots of wind and just kind of blustery and blowing around. It's settling down a little bit. But so just wanted to find out where everybody's at today with your, I know there were more really bad weather that went through yesterday. So any of you in the South, Mimsy and Kiri and hey, Katie, and Nathan, and who else do we have here? Anybody else down there? How did you guys survive? I know Mississippi got hit really badly. I imagine Alabama too, but shorts weather's arrived. All right. Time to put away the white legs, right? So what is the joke tonight? I don't know that I have one tonight, but we will see. So the wind was awful. Oh, chicken feed. Okay. Oh, well. Well, Mimsy, was it very close to you? And is there anybody else that we know that that was in the path? I mean, we've got the Max, we've got Um, Deep South, we've got all kinds of people around in that area. So, 60 and sunny in Ohio. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I think it was actually warmer this morning and then this front blew through. So, yeah, things are getting kind of crazy all over. But spring is here. The grass has a full green tint. The only place anything is growing, of course, is on top of my dirt pile. The weeds are growing like crazy. So I need to get out there and take care of that. There's just been a lot of things going on here, and there's just not enough time, and at my age, there's not enough energy to deal with all the things I have to. So it's so good to see all of you here. Hey, Caitlin. Homestead Humor, hello. Thanks for being in. I am doing fine, Caitlin. How are you? Oh, wow. Okay, Anna, well, shoot. I'm glad that they're okay. Absolutely. Yeah, it's in the 90s in Texas. Yikes. Oh, Johnny is Homestead Humor. Oh, hello. I didn't know that. Sorry. Now you want mashed potatoes. I know. Sean is just like creating more work for me because I like sealed them and stored them and putting them away for future use. Now he wants to see how they rehydrate. So I've got to make another batch or open those up or something. Oh. So yes, if any of you guys had noticed at all, I got monetized. Woohoo! So tonight's triple celebration is 3 parts. There's first of all hitting 2,000 subs, and you guys are all part of that. So thank you so much. Then hitting my 4,000 hours, and which then put me into review for application for monetization, and then actually getting monetized. I just found out Friday. So we're celebrating all 3 things. And we'll have, you guys hang in there for 15 or 20 minutes or something. We'll have giveaways, okay? Got 3 different giveaways for that. For each segment of celebration. Nathan, my very first super chat. Thank you. That is so generous of you. Thank you so much. Thanks, you guys. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been working hard at it. So, hey, Grammy Karen, hello. Thanks for being here. Hi, Thrifty VG. All my friends. You guys are great. Alicia, oh, thank you so much. I love you too. I really appreciate that. Caitlin, you have a great mama there. Are you buffering? Hey, Dave. You're busy watching. Oh, that's okay. You're catching me one way or the other, right? Oh, that's great. Well, I hope you guys were able to learn something from there and glean from that. So, you guys, look at this. Thank you. Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you, Grandpa's Farm. Really appreciate it. Y'all are great. Yeah, have I done a super chat? Yeah, it just takes a while for everything. Oh, that's okay. You guys are all first tonight because it's my first live receiving super chats. So we'll get you all in there. But I know Nathan he's there. So does Teresa have great news there? Hey, Paul. Thanks for being here. Whitetail Hollow Acres, another Minnesotan. A Minnesotan? Oh, glad you could make it. Hey, Julie. No problem. So, you guys are great. Oh, Alicia. Oh, you guys. Thank you. So look out. I will be happy to be in your way to look out. So that's great. Thank you guys. For those of you coming in, we'll have some giveaways throughout this next hour. And for three things, one, I hit 2,000 subs. Oh my gosh, Sarah! Wow. You don't know how to retrieve them? They will mail you a PIN number, but I have no clue. Retrieve what? I don't know. Oh, like the super chats you're talking about? This is the first time I've been receiving it, so I don't know. I have no idea how it works on my end of things. So, so Sean, what are you asking here? You live in Minnesota, and I have a bear. I knew that was going to come up. I knew that was so. Hey Eli, you were watching this, but you're the second one that was watching it and just came in. Thanks, you and Dave. Hey, Lone Hair and Homestead. Thank you. Yep. Oh my goodness, you guys. Dave, thank you. Thank you so much. You guys are great. Oh. I do have a PayPal link too, so so I don't know if the super chat goes through PayPal or not. So yes, Eli, hello. YouTube. Oh, okay. I'll figure that all out. I know, I am a Vikings fan. Okay, so yes, there's a story with this shirt. But first I want to just quick say we will have some giveaways throughout the hour because I hit 2,000 subs, hit 4,000 hours, and I got monetized, thus the super chat. So you guys, it's just a great celebration night here, and we're going to have fun. Thank you, Mims. I'll get you a drink. I know it's not spiked. Okay, I'll have to figure that out. So maybe I'll ask. I'll give Graham and Karen. I'll give Zach and Jen a call and say, "Hey, how do you do this?" So YouTube will take. I know they do take a big percentage. So if people, yeah, I mean, I do have a PayPal too. And Mimsy just put that link up. So if that's something you want to do too, that's up to you. Julie, I know what you're laughing about. Okay. The shirt, the Bears shirt. Yes, it's the Bears, Chicago. My youngest brother is Down syndrome. And my sister and I, every few years, will take him on a trip. We've taken him to the Black Hills. We've taken him, different places. And he's a Vikings fan and a Twins fan. He is a fair weather fan too. And so it usually has to do with either the color of their jerseys, the style of that particular year, or the icon, the logo for their team. And so he's loved the Panthers. He's loved the Patriots, just different things. So this particular year, he was a Bears fan. And so so we went to Soldier Field in October, which if any of you know anything about football, Soldier Field is right off of Lake Michigan. And so in October, it was maybe about 50 degrees, but it was very windy coming off the lake. And so we were like, we had to get some Bears gear for the game. And so my sister had a hat and everything, and I got a shirt. It's so well made, and I paid money for it. And it's like, I'm just going to keep wearing it, even though I'm a Vikings fan. So anyway, we were dressed in like full winter gear there. We had jackets and hats and scarves and mitts, and we were under blankets. And Soldier Field, oh my goodness. The stadium, the stands, I swear, they're like this, and you going up, and we were in the nosebleed section way up there. And so it was pretty crazy. You're bringing the cake for the party. All right. Okay, Gramps Farm. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So I know you have a channel, so I'll try to get through on that. So anyway, we went and saw a Bears game, and I had to wear Bears gear. So anyway, I'm not going to throw out a shirt that's good, and I mean I've had it 6 years and it's still in great shape, so it's comfy. So I just wearing it. Yeah, it's still in the NFC Central. There you go. You know what? It's all relative, isn't it, Sean? Whereas the North is now. So, okay, first giveaway, and I think I'll do it like every 15 minutes. So, first giveaway, and I want to tell you that all of the gifts are coming from Nathan at Samson Farm. I will be ordering through his website, and it'll go directly to you from him. Instead of getting something on Amazon or that kind of thing, I wanted to support him to be able to do that. And the first thing, let's see if I can get, I do have a link down below, but I am going to put it here so that, hey Gil, thanks for coming in. Hi Shayla. Did I miss somebody? B Breakaway, hello. Sorry I didn't see you before. I'm sorry if I've missed anybody. Starting to roll, which is great. Yeah, Nathan is the coolest. So, so anyway, the first one, first giveaway is for celebrating 2,000 subscribers. And the gift is going to be the smoked salt, a jar of smoked salt that Nathan made. And the question is, and the first one that I see on my chat, answer it correctly, is how many videos do I have put up? So some of these are going to take a little bit of research and a little bit of checking out, but if you know my channel a little bit, you'll kind of have an idea. So the first one, okay, thanks, Nathan. The salt will ship in a baggie. That keeps the weight down, absolutely. No, Paul. Hi, Annalise, Natalie. Thanks for coming in. Nope. There's a pause. I think everybody's running and checking. And there really is a particular way that you can find out. And so if any of you know that, the direction to go through. Nope, Caitlin. Grammy Karen, she got it. So Grammy Karen gets smoked salt. So, oh, Nathan. You ship to yourself, right? You're funny. Oh, Grammy Karen got it. All right. That is funny. Okay, I'm going to write these down so I make sure that I get it. Grammy Karen gets the salt. Awesome. Awesome. Hey, Deb's Way. Thanks for coming in. Oh, Patty, you missed the question. Oh, so sorry. Yeah, Nathan can't play. Just don't give the answer before somebody else gives it. But, you know, hey, Priceless Notions. Thanks for coming in. Yes, it would be a win-win for you. Yep, Caitlin, 151. That's right. All right. So in about 10 minutes, we'll do the other one. So anyway, that's a lot of the good news, celebrating and everything. My planting, I've started, actually my seeds, I've got tomatoes and peppers and borage done. And you can see it's right over there. I've got one tray going here, so I just have to get the others started. But I was kind of a little busy and tied up doing some filming and everything, which is the segue to my next point here. This is the camera that I have been using, and it's a Canon G7X II. And it's been a great little camera, and I mean, it still is good and everything, but it fell today, and my my lens won't go back in. So when I hit it, it says error, 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 and it won't close, so it's stuck. You can see some of the shutter is starting to come out a little bit. I know, and I can't film. I can't do anything with it. So this is the only one I have for shooting pictures here, or at least videos. So if anybody has, I mean, I looked online for trying to figure out how to repair it. The best thing is to send it to Canon to have them fix it, but that's like $200 to $300 to fix it. And I'm like, you know, gulp. Just, oh. So if anybody knows any little tricks on how to do this, do I have insurance on it? You know, I had, I probably do under my policy, but I have like $1,000 deductible, so that wouldn't help on that. I did have a warranty on it, but it ran out like in December. So unless it was an extended warranty, but anyway, I'm trying to get a hold of Best Buy for that because that's who I got it through. And I had to get a hold of the Geek Squad, and of course, with everything shut down, their lines are like insanely busy. So I was trying to get to do that. Yeah, my cell phone, Anna, is it's an iPhone 7, and it takes really crappy videos. And so I only used that once for doing it. It was my very first one, and then I ended up deleting it because the quality was so terrible. So yeah, I know it's time, but it's only a little over a year old, and of course, yeah, my phone is just it's a terrible one. So Tim just found your old Canon Rebel with the same issue, the newer one. It's acting up on me. So. Oh, you just got it today. Congratulations, Alicia. Yay. So Grandpa's Farm, you use your i7 for your videos? Okay, Mimsy, thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, the warranty, and that's where I'm trying to get a hold of Best Buy on the warranty. It's like I did pay $70 for the warranty, but I don't know if it was the warranty, if it kicks in after the manufacturer's warranty is done, or if it's in addition to it. But I was never notified that it was it was due. So I'm like, anyway, I was like, bummer. Use an action camera from Walmart. It costs $45. Okay. GoPro clone. So I do have a Canon Rebel that's probably 12 years old or something, and I can do video on it. It just doesn't take the sound or anything. So I know, Eli. And I got this specifically for it because it can flip up, and I can, you know, when I'm using my Canon Rebel, I can't see if I'm in the picture or not or anything like that. And I didn't even drop it. It got caught in my my laptop cord and fell off the little table, and I thought it landed in the carpet, but I think it hit the wood floor instead. But of course it didn't land like on the back or and it landed face down like this. So it jammed the lens somehow. So anyway, with that, I could still do live things. So I was just wondering if you guys, I think I only have 1 or 2 videos that I actually had shot that are waiting to be edited. So it's not gonna, and this might take a couple weeks before I do it, but I know, Alicia, I was just thinking that too. So you guys have been so generous. I really appreciate that. Dave, that's funny. Yeah. Um, so okay, GoPro. I yeah, have to check out some different options here. But I was just wondering if in the meantime, um, that is true. That's true, Nathan. What if I did some just little quick live things like every day instead of until I can get this fixed, until I start doing videos again, um, and just like in the morning, just do 20 or 30 minutes just to say hi and kind of check in. You guys could see what I'm kind of doing for the day. And it wouldn't be as formal as this. I might be cooking, I might be doing stuff, but I didn't know if that was something that you guys would be open to, if you'd even be available. I was thinking either 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, Central Time. So I don't know what that would be for everybody else, but that's true, Dave. That's true. I might get something. Goofy works. Oh, go OFY. Okay, Goofy works. Especially since we're isolated and everybody's kind of home and everything. So that would be kind of, just to keep in a connection and everything. So, hey, Crystal, thanks for coming in. Oh, you guys are funny. 5:30 in the morning. Oh, Paul, you're obviously going to work. Oh, what time is it there now? It is almost 6:30. So you would be 3:30, I think, in the afternoon is what you're at. So 9. What would be better for Central Time, 9 or 10? So just let me know, and Eli, you're too funny. Yeah, 5:30 Central Time. No, don't need Sean getting up that early. 7:30 in Puerto Rico. Okay, so you're an hour. You're Eastern Time. So anyway, kind of let me know in there which would be better. So Sean says 10. Yeah, because that would still be really early. It's 7 a.m. for you. So we'll see. I will give you a notice though and let you know. See how that is. All right. Giveaway number 2 for me making the 4,000 hours. And you guys, it's nothing I can do on my own. I mean, I can make all the videos and everything, but you guys are the ones watching them. You're the ones giving me the love. You're the ones supporting me and spending your time doing that. I really, really appreciate it so much. So I didn't check this out with Nathan, but I know he's got them and everything. So this one is for a honey dipper. And again, if you need to see what that is, I just put the link here if you want to go and quick take a peek at what the honey dipper is. And these are all handmade by Nathan, and it's wooden, and they're beautiful. Question is everybody ready? Is everybody ready? Battle. So Shayla, you've got a honey dipper. Awesome. During Christmas, the time changes? That's strange. Okay. Question is, when did I start my channel? And I want the month, day, and year. So, yes, that entails you going over to, opening up another window, going to my site, Market Set Go. All right. So when did I start my channel for the Honey Dipper? No, don't see it yet. 1891. Sean got it. Absolutely. There you go. 1891. Oh, my grandparents weren't even born then. The breakaway here. Thank you. You got it there too. But Sean is the first one. So congratulations, Sean. You get a honey dipper. They're pretty cool. It's beautiful work too. So you needed one. Now you're going to have to show that on your video too, and tell them that you got this from Sampson Farms. That Nathan made this for you. So, Sean, Alaska got honey dipper. Woohoo! All right. So I want to take a moment to thank all my mods. You guys are just awesome. I really, really appreciate you being here. Really appreciate you having my back, taking care of things, taking care of business, putting in links. You guys are great. Oh, yeah, you did. I saw the Irish soda bread. That looked really, really good. You use the honey dipper when you eat a scone. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Mimsy. Yep, congratulations. Congratulations. All right. So everybody seems to be kind of on board about being with me for the morning. So I think we'll try 10 o'clock tomorrow. So Eli, thank you. Yeah, you can. Will 8 o'clock in the morning work for you? Are you up and having coffee? Grandpa's farm, you have 150,000 hours? Wow. Oh my goodness sakes. I didn't know your channel was that big. Thank you. Yeah, we're just, most of us are little folk here. Just trying to each our way to the next step. Hey Howie, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Alrighty. Have a little bit of story time here. And first of all, I want to see thumbs up or yes or something. How many people have heard about Paul Bunyan? He is like America's most beloved lumberjack. So how many have heard about Paul Bunyan? He's really famous here in Minnesota, but I know he does a lot of things everywhere else too. Hey, Teresa. No problem. No problem. It's just a way to kind of keep in touch with everything. Yep, and Babe the Blue Ox. Raising your hand. You heard of him? Awesome. Yep, Babe the Blue Ox. So Sunny Preps, very good. All right. Okay, so I have a few stories here. And these are 11 of the most famous. Let me see if I can. I still want to see the chat here. Says, tall tales don't get much taller than America's most beloved lumberjack, Paul Bunyan. His larger-than-life adventures often included his similarly gigantic wife and children, along with Babe the Big Blue Ox. According to folklore, this clan in their travels constructed some of the continent's most breathtaking rivers, mountains, and canyons. And here are 11 of the most famous. Used to have a park there. Yeah. Up in, I'm trying to remember, it's Park Rapids, I think, has a huge statue of him. You get your picture taken with him and everything. So, okay. One day, as Paul was leading Babe down a treacherous road with a heavy tank of water in tow, the container sprung a leak, which trickled southward and eventually formed the mighty Mississippi River. So that's the first one, the Mississippi River. The next the famous thing in our continent that he created, now these are all folklore, all tall tales, was the Grand Canyon. Babe owes his distinctive hue, which is his blueness. Hey, maybe he's a moderator. To a bizarre meteorological event called the Winter of Blue Snow, in which loggers and their countrymen endured an entire season of bright blue snowflakes, which changed his color permanently. Later in the year, while braving through a storm in search of firewood, Paul absent-mindedly dragged his heavy axe behind him, carving one of the world's 7 natural wonders in the process. So he carved out the Grand Canyon. Now, any kids watching this is all make-believe, so it's not. These are just tall tales. That's number 3. Number 3, the Finger Lakes. Does anybody know what the Finger Lakes are? Has anybody ever heard them? It's actually in New York. And they're beautiful. I've seen pictures of them right now. Currently among the East Coast's biggest vacation destinations, stories differ on how the Bunyans might have had a hand in their creation. Among the most popular tales holds that one day while hiking through upstate New York, Paul tripped and threw his hand down to break his fall, thus inadvertently carving the aptly named Finger Lakes. Yep. Yep, and Big Blue, absolutely. You know them well. Oh, Sunny Pros, I didn't know you used to live in Minnesota. I don't know, maybe you told me that before. I'm so sorry. All right, then the Great Lakes. Oh, okay. We've got 5 Great Lakes: Superior, Michigan, Huron, Erie, and Ontario. So, unable to find a suitable watering hole for his favorite ox, Paul carved 5 of his own in the upper Midwest. So our Great Lakes are Babe's watering hole. So all of you homesteaders who have big animals, you could kind of relate. All right, the Bay of Fundy in northeastern Maine. So Alicia, that would be up in your direction. Dave, you probably would know about that one. So, I'm so glad, Breakaway. Thank you. It's kind of fun. So the Bay of Fundy, that Paul was a big baby should come as no surprise. Some storytellers maintain that it took nearly half a dozen storks to carry the infant to his bewildered parents in northeastern Maine. It was said that the rocking of his cradle was so violent that it sent surging tidal waves through the Bay of Fundy, which were so powerful that they're still going strong today. All right, now we're to the Black Hills. And the Black Hills are out in South Dakota, the southwestern corner of South Dakota, and they're absolutely gorgeous. If you have never been out there, I highly recommend you try to get there someday. So, the Black Hills. Babe wasn't Paul's only beast of burden. Benny, the little blue ox, an exuberant youngster who, in the words of folklorist William B. Laffhead, weighed only 2 tons when Paul got him. And little Benny often accompanied the pair on their exploits. His insatiable appetite for pancakes unfortunately led to an early demise, and the ground disturbed by his burial became a range of picturesque mountains, one of which went on to have the faces of our 4 beloved presidents carved into its side. So you went to college in Duluth. Awesome. Oh, thanks, Howie. Hi, Gail's Garden Herbs. Hello. Thanks for being here. All right. We'll do one more, and then I'm going to go on to, and then we'll come back to it, but I'm going to do a giveaway then. then we'll come back. So number 7 of the top 11. Number 7 are the 10,000 lakes in Minnesota. So while trekking through Minnesota one winter, Paul and Babe left a myriad of gigantic footprints, known throughout the state as the 10,000 lakes, to its modern denizens. So that's where we get our lakes from. Paul and Babe tromping all the way through there. Alrighty. Okay, the third giveaway is for getting monetized. And you guys have been like so awesome, so incredible. Thank you so much. Oh, I like that one better, Eli. Was he actually going after that dime then, or was he going after the gopher? That would have been good. Oh, you're right, Grandpa's Farm, Lake Bemidji is. There are many of the lakes that are in shape of footprints, so it really is kind of neat to look at it. So, oh, Julie, thank you. Okay, so the last one is for a dibble, and if you don't know what a dibble is, it is a carved stick that's got markings on it for gardening to help you figure out how deep it needs to be planted and everything, and as well as helping to dig the hole. Now, Nathan, I don't know how long it is. Is it like 12 or 14 inches, or is it longer than that? Because I couldn't quite tell on that. Dibbles are awesome. Yeah. That's awesome. That's great. Oh, Katie, okay, works at the hospital up there. That's awesome. So, yes, no Sen and Oli stories today. We're doing Paul and Babe. It's also helpful for spacing as well. Okay, the 10 inches overall with a 6-inch blade. Very good. Okay, thank you. I know. Is that until I knew that Nathan was making them, I'd never heard of what a dibble was. So it's really cool. Okay. This is going to take a little hunting, but it's going to be worth it for a dibble. So if you guys can do this. What was my last post about on Instagram? Now I know some of you are following me on Instagram, and it's some of you who don't even do Instagram. I'm sorry, but this is it's for a dibble. I mean, it's like, okay. So, waiting for the things. Yes, Grandpa's Farm, it was a photo, absolutely. But what was that photo about? What was the subject matter? Because I think they're almost all photos. I don't usually post videos on my Instagram, so. Tinker's wife, you got it? Yes, Patty, exactly. It was my garden in the snow. Yep. Oh, thanks, Sean. Yes, get another follower. That'd be great. Katie, that's a good guess because I would. Oh, and yes, Shayla, my snowy garden. Yep. With Patty, the tinker's wife. You got it. And I was showing, that was like last week sometime. But it was like, okay, proof why we don't plant yet. And it was cold last week. It was like 18 degrees and writing this down. So yay, Patty, you got the dibble. Congratulations. So Grandma Karen gets salt, Sean gets a honey dipper, and Patty gets a dibble. So you guys, awesome. Thank you. Congratulations to you guys. Yep, congrats to all the winners. Oh, Mims, you're excellent. Thank you so much. Okay, some more stories from Paul Bunyan. Oh, thanks, Grandpa's Farm, for coming in. Appreciate it. Ooh, hatched ducklings. Very good. Okay, story about the Missouri River. In some stories, when Babe passed away after growing to a ripe old age, Paul's tears were so large and so numerous that they formed the Missouri River. Okay, so we got Niagara Falls. In The Bunions, which is a storybook, the children's book author Audrey Wood claims that what are arguably the world's best-known waterfalls were formed when Paul's feisty toddlers got dirty and had to be bathed in the Niagara River. Though it's unknown if this story was first told by modern yarn spinners or their 19th century counterparts. We don't know. But somehow they got a little rowdy in the bathtub and formed the falls. Okay, those in California, you should actually know this one, or heard of this one anyway. And tell me if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Mount Lassen or Lawson. And if it's an A sound or an A sound. So anyway, Lassen. So Paul's equally titanic cousin, simply known as Big Joe, was a talented cook who one day decided to transform a nearby mountain into Lassen. Okay, thank you. So transform a nearby mountain into a stove large enough to feed his kinsmen with. The result was California's Mount Lassen, an active volcano which erupted in 1914. So he was cooking and made the volcano. You hiked the crater on that one? Oh, wow. Oh, not that far out as. Okay, Lassen. Okay, not Lassen. I always kind of like to know how to say it right. All right. The last one is Mount Hood in Oregon. And we've got, I don't think Connie's in here tonight. I haven't seen her. Anybody else here from Oregon? Tinker's wife? Patty, are you in Oregon? I can't remember. Yes, you are. Okay, you're in Oregon. Okay, so we've got Mount Hood, which is an absolutely gorgeous mountain and everything. So after camping in northern Oregon, Paul decided to extinguish his fire by smothering it with a pile of rocks, which have since been dubbed Mount Hood. So anyway, there's my stories from Paul Bunyan. Yeah, okay, you're in Port. You can see it from your street. Oh, what a gorgeous view. Oh my goodness. That would be beautiful. What did Nathan win? Nathan earned a few bucks here tonight is what Nathan won. Oh, Mount Hood's a volcano too. Okay. So he smothered out his fire. There you go. It's he piled a bunch of rocks on it. Oh, you guys, that's funny. What else do I have here? Oh, okay. One of the things that I made last year, which is a little over a year ago, which has been really pretty cool. I've got several containers of this. It's boot balm. It smells a little bit like peanut butter now. Anyway, it's beeswax and a bunch of different things, but I put it in this container, and I actually got this from my son-in-law, and it's beard balm. So I have to make sure that it doesn't get used for beard balm. But it's for my leather boots and stuff that really waterproofs everything. And so So anyway, I've had it sitting here. Wanted to show it to you guys someday. So today was the day. So tell me what's up. Mount Redoubt is an active volcano up there. It shows up in many of your videos. There's always plumes of steam coming off of it. Wow. So it's active. How active is it? Just like steam and a little bit of rumbling, or is it ready to blow at some point? Oh, Alicia, that's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. Oh, Christina, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That took me a long time to make it, and then my camera broke. But I filmed it, it took me 3 or 4 days to film, and then a full day. I mean, I spent like really all day yesterday, 8 or 9 hours just editing and getting it ready. That was a long one. I had so many pieces to it. I had probably 22, I think, different video segments to it, and over the course of many days. And so it took a while. It's that's the other thing with shooting with my phone. I don't know how to edit with it. In fact, I don't know that there's any way to edit with my 7. So so that would be the other thing, is like, do I really want to put out videos now at this point that are kind of crappy and stuff? So Mount Hood saved your life, Eli. Oh, I want to hear that story sometime then. You had a major eruption 2009. Did we hear about that? You know, there's so much stuff that goes on in Alaska that we just don't hear about down here. So, hello, Autism in the Garden Hicks family. Thanks for coming. The boot balm, no, it was actually very easy. It was, I think, 3 ingredients. I want to say it was beeswax, I think coconut oil, and almond oil, I think. Those are the 3. It's been almost a 1.5 years since I made it, so I need to go back and look at well, let me see, maybe I have it on here. And my recipes, household. Oh, here we go. Okay. Beeswax, cocoa butter, and castor oil. That's it. Oh, it's the cocoa butter that I smelled. Remember I said it smelled a little like peanut butter? It's the cocoa butter, I bet. So castor oil, you could use almond oil or jojoba oil instead, but it's 1 part beeswax, 1 part cocoa butter, and 3 parts castor oil or the other kind of oil. You have to use a double boiler, and you stir and melt the beeswax first, and then add the cocoa butter until it's melted, and then you add the castor oil at the very end. And you stir it until it's fully incorporated, and then you pour it into these little tins. So I've got, this is, I think, my biggest tin that I have of it. Then I have like the little like Altoids tins. You think the little small ones that could probably like fit in your pocket or your purse or something. But I mean, seriously, I did all my boots and shoes, and it hardly went down at all. It's really amazing stuff. So it's nice to have this homemade on hand. And I gave a couple away as gifts for Christmas that year, and but it really is easy. Right before everything kind of broke loose, you know, a few weeks back, I actually bought another nice thing of beeswax. So I was like, okay, I gotta make sure I have this on hand for all the salves and creams and stuff that I need to have. So it takes about 20 minutes for it to cool and harden, and then you can just use it. So it's really, really great. So thanks, Mims. Appreciate that. Beeswax, cocoa butter, castor oil. Yep, 113. Very good. So there was no major, okay, I think I've lost here. Let me see. This big balm, hard to make. You're a leather worker by trade and would love to make your own conditioning cream. Okay. You know, and my winter boots are, I mean, they're rubber for probably the first inch and a half or so on the bottom, and then they go into leather. And when I put this on there, whenever I had to be in deep snow or get splashed with water or anything, it totally was waterproof with just one application, and it was excellent. Um, Christina, could I dehydrate it with the skins left on? I'm sure you probably could. The potatoes I had they were really, really tough skins, and they weren't ones that I would want to keep on. But if you had, like Yukon Golds have a thinner skin, so you probably could do that. I would definitely imagine. So Patty, does that help what Mims left you for the recipe there? Oh, how do I edit now? I actually use iMovie on my computer. So what I do is when I film with this, then I take the SD card out, and it's somewhere else in the house, but I have a little, I put it into an adapter that I plug into my computer that I can upload everything into my computer and then edit that way. And then, so it's kind of a process. I load that into my computer, and then because I only have one port, and then I take it from the computer and load it on an external drive. So yeah, kind of a process there. I'm getting a little behind. I want to catch everything. So you're welcome, Lone Heron. Thank you. Hi, Tammy Gear. Thanks for being here. I love that, my swag. All right, Eli, thanks for coming. Love you too. Take care. You paint with beeswax. You make sap too. So I'm good with that. Okay, excellent. Excellent. Yeah, there are a bunch of other things that I want to make, and I've got a bunch of stuff, but I want to do, I know so many of you out there do these things, but there's some hand lotions and, lip balms and different things like that. So I want to do that. And caustic painting. That's really interesting. That's awesome. So to save my phone files to the computer, and I can edit them there. Oh, okay. So just plug in my phone to my computer and download it then. Okay, I will try that. I'll try one and see how it works. All right, Tammy Gear, we'll see you there. Absolutely, we'll be over at Skyrace at some point. Thank you guys so much for coming in for the super chats and for celebrating with me. I mean, I didn't have horns and and streamers and cake and candy and all that kind of stuff, but just spending time with you guys was a huge celebration, and I really appreciate it so much. Y'all are a great family, and you've been a huge support during this isolation. I'm going into 7 weeks here now, so by Wednesday. Yes, Patty, that's so great. I was on Roots and Refuge last night when we were supporting you and getting that to grow. So that was so great. Oh, thanks, Julie. You're welcome. Oh, Stivers are not good. Oh, it's their anniversary. Okay. Awesome. Well, I don't have a whole lot more content to be able to go longer here, but that's so great. It'll give me a chance to get some dinner before I have to moderate some more. So Monday night is like my whole moderating thing. Oh, who was it? Somebody was telling me last night, because it was, they were like, you're blue. I was moderating Roots and Refuge. And so I'm like coming up with all this stuff, and they're going, Kathy, you need to put that on a t-shirt. So I do have an idea for a moderating t-shirt. It's kind of cool. So I'll be putting that back up putting it up on Teespring when I get that done. And I'm also qualified for doing a merchandise shelf on my channel. So I'm trying to figure that out because Teespring is not talking to YouTube for some reason. So there's a little bit of a disconnect. So I've got to get that figured out. But anyway, all right, guys. Stringfield Ridge is on tonight. Okay, I thought it was making lemonade with lemons. So anyway, so yeah, I believe they are on at 8 o'clock, I think. Either 8 o'clock or next. So anyway, you guys take care. Love you all. Have a great week. And I will be going live during the week just to have a little chat time. There won't be anything formal. It's just saying hi, connecting with everybody, seeing how you're doing. So take care. God bless. Always have hope. Bye.